very important message. And there's many things around this. There is the importance of taking up space. It's time to take up your rightful space. The conversation around decolonizing the mind. So Thokozani, can we just take a moment to ground into this divine message? Can we take this time to connect to each other's hearts? Can we tap into the subconscious mind? Can we tap into the parts of each other that is beyond the pain, beyond our conditioning, beyond any veil that blocks us from seeing each other, that blocks us from speaking our truth? Take a deep breath as you begin to receive this love, this unconditional love pouring in. And I invite all your ancestors who are in support of you being fully embodied, of using your gifts in this lifetime. Thokozani. Whew. Okay, I didn't expect that. So, it's taken a while for us to get here. Many of our ancestors have had to go through so much in order for us to be here. We have had to go through so much in order for us to be here. So I'm speaking to all my healers. It is time for us all to take up space. It is time to use the power on the thighs and the shoulders that we rest upon. It is time for us to take up space. It is time for us to stop being humble. It is the commercialized version of us that says we need to be humble. But I need you to understand that as you are with your gifts, yes, they can be taken away from you at any point in time, but they are yours to cultivate. They are yours to embody because you have medicine. And stop being humble. I'm getting a strong message. Stop being humble. This idea of being humble is, yes, your ego can take these gifts as if it's you. But I need you to understand, your spirit has been working with you to be able to, as a vessel, become such a clear vessel that you are able to transfer divinity through you. So if you're an artist, if you are a teacher, you are a healer. If you are an engineer, you are a healer. If you're a mathematician, you are a healer. If you are in any movement space, you are a healer. I need you to stop being humble. I need you to take up space, because the way in which this new earth is, it's that there is abundance. And when I mean abundance, I mean you are the whole world in your own like vessel. You are projecting a whole universe, a galaxy is being projected through you. And I'm getting this like, how dare you not take up space? Take up space. Take back your power, reclaim it. And how are you going to do that? By becoming a vessel. Because if you are any of those things that I've mentioned through healing, you have honed your gifts. You have gone through these years, and I'm getting, you have gone through years of being able to be so precise in your alchemy that do not let anyone tell you to be humble anymore. You are going to start moving unapologetically. You are going to take your gifts and you are going to use it, because people are looking for your specific medicine. You are waiting. That's why I said you're looking for a job. God is saying you are the creator of jobs for people. You are a leader. You are a generational curse breaker. And I need you to look into my eyes right now. Take up space. Repeat. I am ready to take up space. And I'm going to take up all the space in the world that I can. And I'm going to take it with respect. I'm going to take it with honor. And I'm going to take it by bringing order back to the divinity. Because you didn't come here to just come here. Okay? Do you know what I mean? Your humanity, your heart, your kindness, it's going to come to you in such powerful ways that all of this has been preparation. You've been prepared. You've been going through the tears, you've been going through the cleansing. You have prepared your vessel so much that the light can be projected without any darkness ever being mirrored back at you and then you taking it as you, because that is the empath, that is the wounded empath. The darkness that you are experiencing is not you. The darkness you are experiencing is not you. But if you go into the depths of it, it becomes you if you don't know your light. So there's going to be a message. There's many things that you're going to get from this. But this is about decolonizing your mind. We are so educated. We've gone through the schools. Our English is like, there's some English, some people top notch. Okay? Some people won't even hear that you South African or whatever. And whether you don't speak the British English, you speak the wisdom that comes through here. So don't be, whatever disability you have, however people have been laughing at you about, it is a superpower. And I'm going to help you retrain your superpower so that you understand your alchemy. Because you, as an alchemist, you generational curse breaker, you have gone through literally hell. There's more coming in. Just take a deep breath. So powerful. Even me, I have to like like hold on to the couch sometimes and be like, yo, Thokozani. I can go really deep with this one, and let me actually remove what I need to do and just, God, just keep flowing through. Unconditional love, just keep pouring through. Receive this in your heart, guys. Receive this, because we need to step up and shine and play and reclaim the childhoods that were lost, that were stripped away from us. And we need to start looking at each other as just little kids who just want to play. And now we get to have fun. Like, when I mean fun, I mean fun. Not being surrounded by people who have that evil eye, who want to strip off your beauty and your light. On this plane, I'm getting the song, We Need to Cut It. I don't even know who sings it, but okay, let me get back to my seriousness. Okay, wait. Oh, it's so much. It's so much. It's so beautiful. It's so powerful. Okay. I'm feeling my voice like rise. Let me ground. We need to decolonize the mind. Okay. I've left civil engineering and I went into yoga. And I prayed about it. I was like, God, I'm not happy here. Something is just off. This just, this, I don't feel alive. Help. And I prayed. I said, God, what can I do every day? At that time, I kind of used the wrong word. Okay, that went so loud. At that time, I didn't use the right word. Okay. But I'm gonna help you reframe it so that you don't have to go through what I went through. I said, God, what can I do every day that I will enjoy and that I'll be able to survive with? Okay. Now, the thing is, even if you say survive, you can say survive from an embodied state. Okay. But I said it from a chaotic state. So I just really needed to get out. I needed to escape this moment for dear life. I just wanted to run. So I'm going to help you, not run. So, like I said, I don't want you to go through what I went through. God, what can I do that I will enjoy doing every day and I'll be able to thrive? And then you can add whatever you want to. But that's what I prayed. And I said it. It was like less than a month. It was no more than 3 months because I wasn't there long at the job. And the answer came as clear as day. So when I went into my teacher training, I came in with, I need to be a teacher. I started looking at things from the lens of a teacher. Why? Because I was guided through my prayer. So everything was so precise in the way that, I did things. And then I was, I've experienced a lot of like racism, isms, whatever, but there's something that has broken us in the Black African community. And it might be others, but I'm just speaking on this specific. When I did my teacher training, I became the only Black yoga teacher at that studio at the time. I experienced so much from people who were uncomfortable with me. was definitely a part where I was projecting my discomforts, but that I was also feeling from them. So we mirror each other, right? And then they mirrored where I needed my healing. So it worked. And I remember specifically there was a white male and he was non South African, and there was me, and there was a student who came in and she was black, and she was asking about a yoga teacher. And I don't quite know the details of like how it went, but basically, time and time again, what I would get would be black South Africans who wouldn't trust me, but would trust someone who doesn't look like them. So this is decolonizing the mind. And I sat there, remember thinking through that particular instance that happened. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, this is really, this goes deep. This goes deep, 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 deep. And we have been so colonized that when you see someone like me, you would not support me, you would make fun of me, and you will project in so many different ways and actions that I'm not good enough for you to be able to take healing or instruction or to trust my word. So our words, our voices have been stripped through imagery. This is the understanding that we need to take up space so that we see more of us in these spaces. Because this is not about, and it might sound like it's about like race, and it's not. It's the importance of understanding that you need to become a representation. What are you representing in the world? Because even if you don't birth a child or you don't ever need to take care of a child yourself, there are children who are looking up to you. This is for the kids. This is for everyone so that everyone gets to have a childhood. You know, our parents didn't have a childhood. Then they stripped away our childhood. We can't now continue that generational curse. It ends with me. It ends with you. It ends with we. We need to start becoming representations of who we would have wanted to see in the world. And we needed what we came through. So, Thokozani, because gratitude for every single thing that people did to you, unkind, everything. Gratitude, because your pain, the way in which your pain, I'm so ready to help you transform your pain into the most beautiful story alive. Because I'm speaking to a storyteller, storytellers, because there's so many of you. But storyteller, you are a storyteller, and you are an artist. You say it in your words, in your presence. Look at the people who come to you. Look at how easily you become a form of comfort and a source of encouragement, light. You are a healer. Use your gifts to heal. And when we come with decolonizing our minds from the competition that is in our homes, we have secretly been competed against our siblings for love and affection. We have been competed against. And then you add survival. Then you add religion, and you start forgetting and getting comfortable by losing your identity slowly, bit by bit by bit by bit. Just we have created such a consumerist culture that is just consuming, 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 losing your identity, but taking on other identities that aren't of your own, aren't true to your ancestral bloodline. So this is about love and affection. Remember I said I've been speaking about this wealth transfer. It's getting deeper and deeper. And it's coming to the point where the thing that is blocking you is the toxicity that you are surrounding yourself with. Remember, you are a mirror. You are receiving, you are a projector of light. And as you are projecting light, you are looking into the crevices in the walls, in those things that haven't been patched up right for strong foundations and deep protection. And as that comes to you, because you are an empath, you have taken that as you, but have not understood that that is not you. That is where you need to feed light into that area. So we have become very educated. We've become very studious. And like I said, if you look at it, remember I said, there was one post that I said there was a lady who inspired me with this train of thought, that she said she really feels, not thinks, that unemployment is actually a cult. The joblessness, the job creations. Look at the Black youth. Creative as but no work, because you've been colonized to think that your power lies outside of you. I'm getting this very strong enough is enough. Do you hear me? Okay, I need to like soften the expressions. Hear me out. Enough is enough. I need you to take back your power and stop looking for a job. I've been saying before, God is saying you're looking for a job, but God has been trying to redirect you so that you understand your power is within. You are a leader. You are a job creator. You are a creator. You are a co-creator. Take a deep breath, please. It's deep, deep, deep love. This is deep love. God is saying the divine loves you so much. And I'm sorry for the times you were stripped away of your self-belief. I'm sorry that you thought that the darkness was you. But I'm here to say that it was a representation of how much light you carry. Oh, and I wrote this down. You know, sometimes like what I say and it's what I'm channeling can sound so controversial, but it's so simple because it's a breath in and it's a breath out. It's a cleansing. I said race does not exist. So now this might sound opposite to what I said, but you'll understand. Race does not exist because the only differentiator between us is our blood type. There's only 8 blood types. And in that blood type, there are degrees or levels of melanin that you carry in the spectrum. Because just like there is light, there is dark. Just like there is high, there is low. Do you get what I mean? Whew, this is powerful, guys. Like, I know I'm not talking along because I know you guys can feel it. And remember, ancestors are present, present, present. Siyabonga. There are only 8 blood types. So what we do, like the matriarchy feeds into the patriarchy with feminism, where now you have weaponized your own body and given it back to patriarchy. So then it becomes this black on black, like what's like black on black hate or dislike, or and it goes into the family because we've been competed for love and affection. And once you understand that, there's a deeper softening. So even when we come, we talk about religion, it being coming from a white man, and then there's the ancestry that has been deemed as evil, and then even amongst the black on black where we originate, even that, our origins. Some say no, we fighting over something that matters but also doesn't matter, because it's a distraction from the power within. Everything that is happening outside right now is what is happening because people are emitting a light. They are emitting hue. You are a human. That means you are emitting varying degrees of light. So when we look at the opposites, now we're fighting about what's true. We're missing the point of this existence. So the healing needs to come. Like I said, we've been educated a lot. We've gone into the schooling system and we've experienced that. The thing that is missing, or at least one of the things that is missing, is healing your wounded empathy through the body. Everything, the education system runs a lot on the mind. And when you are running a lot on the mind and you're in survival mode and you're not in the body, look at the health. Look at the health in our Black communities, but just look at our health in all communities. It's because we're trying to survive. We're trying to get breadcrumbs. We're working. The inflation is rising ridiculously. We're being torn apart at the seams. Families where your family should be your biggest business, but they're just disintegrating because we have been competed against, because we've been colonized. So it's time to decolonize the mind, and the only way we are going to do it now is through the body. Because we've done mental gymnastics. We've done the mental gymnastics. We've tried to understand spirituality by intellectualizing. That's why AI exists now. Because now, and remember, AI is ancestral intelligence. It's now coming through the robot so that, two, if you look at the positive side of things, we can be restored back to our rightful designation, human being. Human being. Remember, as a human, you are emitting light. You're looking through the cracks, the crevices. That's why we flow. But you have to have structure in that flow. So we look through the crevices and we see darkness and we go in. But we need to stop becoming that by confronting what we fear. We need to start confronting the lies that we've been telling ourselves and that the lies that the world has been telling us that we've believed. And we need to restore God belief again. Because everybody's been trying to interpret who God is, what God is, and they've humanized God. But this is where spirituality and science merge through the body, through the breath. Breath, movement, sound, and touch are the vital connections to the divinity that can never be fully described. Krishnamurti said, J. Krishnamurti said, the description is not the described. That's why we need all artists in all forms to put out your work. You have a whole world waiting for you to create jobs for them. Okay, there are billions, even people who haven't even been counted. It's just numbers people get thrown around in jail. There's areas which haven't even been touched by humans. But we claim through the news and all these things, but we are constantly discovering. And the more we discover, the more we discover. Because that is our natural state. We are abundant beings. So I need you to step up and wake up from this dream. You better wake up from this dream, wake up from this sleep. It's time to wake up, wake up. You better wake up from this dream, wake up from this sleep. It's time to wake up, wake up. Guys, like I said, we are all black. We are just through our hues, through our blood type, there's only 8. There's only 8 blood types. And I'm getting that song by The Soil. We are family. I know it, I know it, I know it. We are family. I got my brothers and sisters. Don't know the words, I'm sorry. We are family, family. I got joy in my heart, and you know it's the kind of feeling. Oh, whew, this is so telling of us. Don't know the full words. Anyways, back to some seriousness. Thokozani. This is a very beautiful time to be alive. Just take a deep breath in with me. Receive this abundance and this wealth coming in, because I'm going to teach you how to pour love and receive the love of divinity through your body. Hmm. We are ready. Say that. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready, 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 ready. We are ready to play. We are ready to play. Let's just take back our childhood and just like play, guys. But in playing, sometimes you're gonna get hurt, scrape a knee, and then we gotta. But if we can start just telling each other the truth now, this is how we build the families we've been looking for. This is how we build better systems in the world where you can't have safe places without safe people. And if our homes aren't safe, and we now try to build places that aren't safe because from we were in that survival mode. Remember, we went back to that prayer that I said, what can I do, God, that I can do every single day that I would love doing and that I'm going to thrive from, and I'm going to be in my embodied state of being, receiving unconditional love with so much ease and play and peace and joy. That's the prayer. Go back to, to that. This feels like an extremely long um, monologue. That's definitely. But I'm sending so much love, and consultations are open online. Don't let the physical. This is where we come through the connection. There's so many of you I would have never been able to meet on the ground, but now we tapped in spiritually, so we get to connect and help each other. Reclaim your power. Don't try to take somebody else's power because you have your own. Reclaim your joy. Reclaim your peace. Reclaim the love that you had to fight for. Reclaim the love that you had to beg for. Reclaim the love that was always your birthright. It's always your birthright. Okay, if you've come this far, you're gonna go far, baby. Take a deep breath. Let's start to play. Cultivate your gifts. Cultivate your gifts. Mind your own business. Stay in your lane and just have fun with the divine. Have fun with the divine and play and understand that we're all just little kids who just want to play, who just want to be safe. And so that if you ever decide to have a child, they can just be the child. Can you gift that to them? Can you gift the next generation the ability for them to just be a child? So that's what we are building here, guys. We are building a world together where kids can just be kids in their younger forms, in their older forms. Kids can just be kids. And the world can just be reignited with color, with joy and smiles, and people just not needing you to entertain them, by not forcing, breadcrumbing you. Do you know how loved you are? My goodness. The love of the divine. The love of the divine. Okay, so let's connect heart to heart. Let's end this because now I need to just go dance and sing and play. You are loved. Don't give up. Don't let the outside world dictate who you know that you are, because you are a bright light, the brightest light. And God is just waiting for you to say, yes, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to lift this heaviness, this depressed feeling that we've been feeling as a collective for so long. But it's because it's been hidden, and it's because we haven't had safe enough people who have said, enough is enough. We're speaking the truth. Take back your power by sharing your stories. There are stories to be heard, journeys to be taken, fun to be had, camps to be built with fire, singing around the fireplaces, having good soup and bread, laughter, dancing, freedom, a world that is safe, a world that does not want to control your light, a world that understands that your light is the most beautiful thing in the world. Your light is the most beautiful, beautiful thing in the world. You know, like, I don't know if you guys have watched Eat, Pray, Love. That part there in Italy with the guy, he's at the barber and he's like, it's like the dolce ver niente, dolce ver niente. Oh, Italy. I need to go to Italy. Dolce ver niente. Dolce, I hope I said that like in such a dolce ver niente, the art of doing sweet nothing. It's that time of our lives. Okay, I've really got to go now. Mwah.